So my dad just asked me a question. And it was, did my opinion change over Renee? That's correct.
Because he interfered with Albert Harrison, not giving permission to.
He also told them to call the cops on me there. I don't.
He didn't
Look,
call. He didn't call the cops.
I've had bad dreams. I've had nightmares. There's ways this life can end. I don't want to see it. I'd rather kill myself than hurt another person.
Hey,
That's me.
we went into
And I
a
hate
meeting
that I
today.
get
When
angry
the
to that
cops
level.
came, we went in a room, and I said, I don't want anything done to Greg.
I don't want nothing done to anybody either. I don't want to call the cops on me. I don't want. I've never filed a lawsuit. I never want to file a lawsuit. I've got an apology note for some hotel downtown that I still got to do because he grabbed me first. If people grab me first, he put me in the double arm bar. I shouldn't.
Did you explain
I
that
didn't.
you just holding your phone back?
I didn't want to be recorded. I said it 3 times right there. We were talking about. I said I wasn't even going to go to the court thing about guardianship if we could just work together. So I said, can we move along on that entire topic? I want to know what happens next. If we could do this, what happens next? I didn't want to be homeless. I wanted to make sure I had something left for myself. That entire event, the entire anger, that was not just me. That was not just me. And I was raised by you. And I've learned when someone starts yelling at you to prove they're right, you yell back. And
that's not a good thing to do.
well, it's what you did. It's what you taught me. It's what Elton taught you. Both you and Renee. You guys get together. You start yelling, and I don't want to be like that.
Yeah,
I don't want to have to yell to prove my point. That gets me in trouble because I learned. I used to be able to yell, and then I met other people who could really yell. I was like, well, how do you do that? Teach me. I found out I was yelling from the wrong area of the chest. You yell from down here like a drill sergeant, so you can yell longer and louder. You don't yell from up here like a kid. And
I didn't try to yell.
where you pitch your voice from matters. So it's whatever you want. But I don't want to hurt Renee. I don't want to yell at Renee, but when you're dying, and I've been arguing with him for years.
As nice as he can be to you.
And I'm trying to be, look, I'll throw myself off a building before I hurt anybody over money.
I know that.
And I already know this isn't real. So I'm trying to be a good Greg and make it to, I have specific objectives just for myself, and I got to upload more information onto my webpage. Because if I ever get back to reality 2, I can help in that way. If I ever get back to reality 1, for me, I'm going to be a kid and not remember much of any of this. That's where reality 1, that's at the end of my book I wanted you to read. It's where I picked up the laundry curse. And weird things happened in that apartment that don't normally happen, and that's what wigged me out.
Where did you pick up the detergent? What apartment?
I'm not going to go over that with you. You're my dad's taboo stuff anyway. I'll go ahead. I can now read the back of a laundry detergent bottle, instructions on how to use laundry detergent, and that gives me a fucking erection. Never been that way in my entire life.
You remember Jack's Laundry?
Yeah, I remember Jack's Laundry. I didn't walk around Jack's Laundry with a boner. Laundry's never been a turn on.
You said you told me you had a hard on. We just started talking about doing laundry.
Huh? Yeah, that's.
Girls' panties?
No, it's very specific. I can read the back of laundry detergent and the directions on how to use laundry. That is something that is the most banal thing in the world. That is not a turn on. Never been a turn on. And now that can just give me an erection every time.
Did you know I'm a Kentucky Colonel?
It's not acceptable. It's stupid.
I'm an honorary.
But that happened along with some other weird things in Wisconsin that defy what logic is.
Did you know
But that stuck around.
Honorary Kentucky Colonel. I'm as big as Colonel Sanders.
I could get into book 3. I'll get to book 3 one day. I don't want to write book 3 and 4. I don't. Like if book 1 did that to me,
Your daddy became
I'm cranking out book 2 in a night, which is bad. Both books are bad. They need help.
I don't, maybe see the papers saying it was the Colonel, but I don't have it anymore, it's gone.
Yeah. If I ever get to book 4, where I am now in my little fictional memoir series, I'll detail the apartment in Willie's Wash.
But I didn't, they said all kind of crap to me.
The place, the name was Willie's
We got
Wash.
a license plate with Kentucky on it, but I didn't.
Yeah.
It was so phony, I didn't think it was real.
Yeah. Yeah, if I ever get to, I guess that'll be in book 3. It'll be in book, if I ever get to book 3, I'll talk about Long Don Silver and the quantum computer again.
I don't know if
And how he tried to
paid
save
me, huh?
the head, which is what it is.
You know who told me I was a Kentucky Colonel? Do you remember Jim Rowland?
Jim, is he the guy who lived next to, out
Well, he was on branch.
512?
He was a branch manager in McKee,
Okay.
and he was from Williamsburg. And he's the one who got me to be a colonel. He wanted me. He was into all that shit. He wanted us to change our. He wanted me to be called president of the credit union. And he wanted to be a assistant vice president. Here are the titles.
Yeah. You can make it, with corporate structure, you can name things anything. It's ridiculous. But you just put a name on something. We follow things that, like,
What?
Humans copy what works and what we view as power.
Well, I don't.
We just do.
I
Like,
don't
that's why
know
there's so
that.
many presidents now ever since the
Only
nuclear
one.
bomb. Ever since America became the first nuclear power, president meant power, and people who used to be other things are now, monarchs are dead. Nobody wants to be one of those. No one wants kings. Same thing. It's just a name. I can make a great argument that oligarchies never ended, and we're like, we got money in Vanguard, Dad.
What?
You can tie all the money in the world from the 1%, pretty much all the way back to Vanguard and their organizations. Hell, they own BlackRock.
Who?
Vanguard. Like, if money is evil, we put our money with the most evil people in the world because they have the most money.
Vanguard. Mine one.
Yeah, I like smaller teams, but ultimately, if you go all the way back, who has all the money? Everything's pretty much owned by them. You're talking about the 1%.
I'm trying to-
About the 1%.
Make the pot go bigger.
Yeah, no, and we all copy what power does. So you join power. Like, I can go outside and be like, look, parking lots everywhere. Humanity.
Well,
I already did that video.
last year I paid so much interest, I had to pay taxes on it.
Yeah.
$1,500.
I
That's a lot of money.
I've still got to get my. I mean, they owe me over $1,000 from last year. I made so little,
What?
but I had sold the house and I owe them back. I don't. I'm a mess when it comes to taxes. And I want to pay that. So I got to get myself stabled.
You didn't get H&R Block?
I'm going to have to get a tax specialist because I'm behind.
Yeah,
I wanted to
but-
file for an
but what about
extension.
that?
I'm
If you don't get a
depressed,
W-2,
and I'm
If
trying
you
to
don't-
write a
if you don't
book.
get a
And
W-2,
good God.
you don't have to worry about taxes.
I don't know. I do. I pay taxes every year. I get my money back. I give money. It doesn't matter. I file them as right as I can, to my knowledge.
Well, you
Like-
didn't help out for several years,
No, I file it every year.
and then I had to go back and do your taxes, and you got a refund.
You know, I went to. Yeah, I got a specialist because I missed 1 year, and then I got behind. So it wasn't 7 years. It was 5, I think. Because after 7 years, you can't get a refund on it.
Well, the government
I got a refund on the whole thing. I paid it all off, they owed me money for all that. That's how behind I owe me so much, and I paid the accountant, and I got money back to do it all. And I'm in one of these situations where they owed me money back, but I know I owe over here. It's like it is what it is.
I let Renee take care of my taxes. He
Yeah,
said-
I enjoy taking care of taxes. I don't actually. No one likes doing taxes. You like doing taxes?
My taxes was done by somebody from Louisiana, New Roads.
Yeah.
The same person that does Renee's taxes.
You know, if I can hand off doing taxes to somebody else and be like,